2018.
That's right.
Matt.
Happy New Year, folks.
Justin, the Dragonborn, Teddy, cut a promo.
Cut the promo.
Do it.
Welcome to the most must-see podcast in the history of man. Welcome to
The Leftover Pants Podcast, brought to you by Rockstar Boom Energy
Bean.
and Mean Bean from fucking Starbucks. Monster. Hey,
Let's go, Luchador.
Matt.
Yeah?
I don't know if I can wear this the whole time. I got a little energy. It's the first episode of 2018. We're getting back into the rhythm of things. Okay. A lot's happened. We did our Game of the Year stuff last time, which Teddy missed, by the way. Did you watch the episode?
My apologies.
Did you watch the episode?
Yes.
Okay.
It was good. You guys did great. Loved it.
It was a good episode. Thank you. And we wish you were there as well. But I gotta take that off.
Oh.
What's that square around my? Is that just? What is that? I'm trapped in a box.
Luchador unmasked.
Oh, it's just tracking.
Okay, I thought so.
You're trapped in
Hey,
a box.
sit, bro. Hey, the Pant Bros are back together. We're gonna talk about
I want to be in the box.
all the news. You can be in the box. You like it in the box?
No. Too correct.
Yep. We're gonna talk about all the latest gaming news. We got quite the show for you. A lot of stuff has actually happened since the last episode, only because it's been so long since we updated the North Country nerds here in the North Country. We also have done a lot of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have. Matt,
Yeah.
what have you been playing lately?
I got back into Warcraft, so I've been playing more and more World of Warcraft lately. Overwatch, a lot of Hearthstone.
You playing Hearthstone with a buddy?
Yeah.
Playing Overwatch with a buddy?
Yeah. Not playing Warcraft with a buddy, though.
Nah.
But, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing.
You've been in a Blizzard mode.
I have. I've just been playing a lot of Blizzard games. Besides that, I mean, I picked up Resident Evil, the Resident Evil collection on Switch, so I had that to play, and I'm pretty much just waiting for March at this point. And Monster Hunter comes out next week, so I'm going to pick that up, and that's going to be awesome.
Best Buy's got a steelbook.
Oh, I know.
I kind of want to get it.
I need.
So
I need.
I'm going to probably take some time off of Blizzard games to play some Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No, the apparently the early reviews, at least overseas, are like near perfect.
I will be the judge of that.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
I'm really hoping that it's as good as that, but I would think probably otherwise, just from the beta. If the beta is representative of the final product, I'm probably gonna think it's like a 7 or an 8, maybe probably more towards a 7.5, something like that. From what I played in the beta, anyway. The hunts are good, combat's good. I don't like the green fireflies that you have to basically run down a specific path. There's no more tactically shooting a paintball at a monster to track it.
Mm-hmm.
It's now you just oh hey, there's a track there, and then these green little bugs just make an obligatory green line to where the monster is, and you just follow a trail, whereas in the previous games you had to actually paintball the monster, and then you could see them where they were on the map, and then it became more of a strategy where you're going to cut off the monster. Is there somewhere you can get higher ground and jump down and land on the monster? Now it's follow the fucking arrow to the monster, and that's kind of boring. Just one little gripe to get out there with it.
Ted's,
What have I been playing?
what have you been playing?
I've been super busy, of course, but I have made time to play some Mario Odyssey, actually.
Oh.
I know I'm a little late to that.
Yeah, buddy.
But
Good for you.
it's been it's so weird.
Isn't it a weird fucking game?
It is, because you know what? And this will probably revoke my gamer card, but I've never played Sunshine. I've never played 64 either.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people I hear, they compare this one to those in terms of the openness. And It's a shame that I missed out on those two, but I'm going to try to revisit those because this has been a great success so far. And with Odyssey, I was not sold on this capture thing, to be honest with you guys. But it works well. It adds a completely different twist to the mechanics that I was not expecting to embrace, but I have. But most importantly, with time being so limited, it makes it even more imperative that with my time being that limited, that I play something really good that I would actually enjoy.
Yeah.
So when I played Odyssey, it makes me remember what it was like to actually enjoy playing a video game.
Teddy don't have time for bad games. Teddy don't play bad games.
No.
Isn't it cool too about the Switch though? Is like, especially that game specifically, like it's structured in a way, not just with it being a handheld game, but the open world aspect of it and just a collectathon.
Exactly.
Like you can just pick it up for a little bit and then put it down as soon as you need to.
Yeah, and I can come right back to it. And here's the thing: because I haven't played those previous Mario games, it took a little getting used to. Like, it's not linear like I'm used to playing when it comes to a Mario game. And most importantly, it's a fun game. Like, it actually makes me remember what it was like to play something fun. It made me feel like I was a kid again playing on an NES Mario. Or even, better yet, it made me remember how fun it was to play Mario World on the SNES. Like, that's how much fun this game is to me right now. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
That's good.
I think that's one of the most overlooked parts to a lot of games. You know, a lot of people will criticize it because it's maybe not the most complicated.
Yeah,
or
it's not
maybe
technical or anything.
It's
but
not.
You know what?
It's not incredibly technical. It's not hard. You know, it's not really a difficult game either. But it evokes fun, and isn't that the reason why people play games?
That's why we do this.
Right. I think a lot of people overlook that, but I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it that much.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No. What have you been up
That's
to?
enough.
Baldy.
Well, I'm glad you
Luchador?
asked.
Yes.
I
Unmasked Luchador.
went on quite the tear through the slow gaming post-holiday season, where no more new games were coming out, but we got to play all the cool stuff that we got for the holidays.
True.
So, I decided with the Xbox One X, you're in a fucking Blizzard mode, which I'm always in a Blizzard mode, but I got into a very thick, girthy, fucking Bethesda mode.
About the girth for this guy.
And I get girthy with Bethesda like once a year, but like, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy Fallout 4 for the 4th time, okay? And I was like, wait, yeah, 4th time. So I'm like, I'm going to finish what I started last year, and I'm gonna get all the achievements on the Xbox version of Fallout 4.
Wow.
So I fucking sat there, and I think I put 80 or 90 hours into it by the time I was all done, and I literally grinded for all the DLC achievements, everything. I got all 1,600 points, which was nice. That's a cool achievement. Let me pat myself on the back. Then, then I said, hey, I was only playing Fallout because I was really in a Skyrim mood. We went shopping, me and my friend Shannon, we went shopping on Black Friday, months ago now. Got a shit ton of games that day. I mean, I just bought a lot of shit for myself. Got myself on the back again. And then I'm like, the one fucking thing I really wanted to be on sale that day was the leftover Steelbook editions of Skyrim that have been sitting at our local Best Buy forever, which I might have mentioned on the last episode.
Yes.
That's the one thing I didn't buy, stupidly. So my mother says, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, there's this one thing. There's this one thing I want. So, foolishly, I didn't buy it myself. I knew she bought it, which I was very thankful for, but I couldn't play it until Christmas. So...
First world problems.
Yeah, first world problems. But the first world gamer in me was like, I couldn't get into The Witcher 3, because all I wanted to do was play Skyrim again. I loved Assassin's Creed, but I had to pull myself away from it, which got me kind of in this Witcher Skyrim mood. So I started playing, long story short, I started playing Fallout, got all the achievements in Fallout right before Christmas. So it took about a month of nonstop just playing Fallout. So then, now, I'm in the throes of passion with Skyrim. Again, this is also the 4th time I bought Skyrim. 360, PS3, PC, and now Xbox One X. I am 510 points in, and I think there's 50 and 50 gamer score in this, whatever. I'm gonna get all the achievements in Skyrim. So I got all the Daedric artifacts now. I'm doing the missable achievements first because they require you to get to a minimum of level 30 to do. So it's not like I can just start a new save file and get those missable ones. You have to. So I structured my save file in a way that I could get all these fucking achievements. And now I only have one more missable achievement, which is not a hard one. And then I can just go through and get all the story achievements. And after I do that, I'm not going to play 100% playthrough of anything for a while because I'm fucking exhausted.
Such an achievement horse.
I am. But one more thing. A friend of mine.
Who's
This guy.
this friend of yours?
His name is Matt.
The prequel?
The prequel. This guy right here. Beat my ass in Hearthstone so bad. And he's like, yeah, it's a pretty cool game, man. Everybody should play a priest. I don't know why people don't play priest. So then I got really into fucking Hearthstone. And like, I'm not a huge Warcraft guy. I got interested in the lore like a year ago and stuff and played around a bit, but dude, that game is just so simplistic but so cool. And it's like
it's so deep.
It's deep in a way that you don't realize until you really get into it, you know? And like we've just been playing literally dozens of matches against each other, and I'm playing ranked online.
And they're like close matches too.
Yeah, we're having like epic matches.
They're not like blowouts. I mean, you get a blowout every once in a while where you just draw shit, like you just keep getting funneled shit. But I have to wipe the salt off of myself a little bit. But most of the time, they're absolute just like
they're pretty
fucking
epic. Yeah.
rigmarole matches, man.
We've been having some throwdowns, man. Like it's been pretty epic. And then yeah, they've been pretty good. And we both spent some money on
some packs,
some card packs.
Yep.
Don't regret it. I bought a new character.
I don't regret it either. I think it's I still stand by my my thought of Hearthstone is pay to win because it is pay to win.
I mean, it's so customizable though. There's so many different ways that you can win and build a deck.
True.
But like, you can get decks every day for free.
You can get packs every day.
That's what I'm at, packs. Yeah.
But like the but I truly do feel like still to be more successful in Hearthstone, you
have to invest. Yeah.
Right, so pay to win. So how much have you guys invested in it?
$20.
Okay, that's fair.
Plus a $10 character, but the character doesn't. It's just aesthetic.
Yeah, it's like put $20 in, you get like.
But it's a free game.
packs.
It's a fucking free game though.
Yeah.
So I don't mind spending money.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
That's
this
why I was
conversation
curious.
last time, but
Yeah.
I don't mind spending money on a game like that where we've had so. Dude, let me just say this before we cut. I was just telling him before we came over because we were battling, and the last time you and I played together was like what, 10 or 11 days ago.
Yeah.
Every fucking night, even if I worked both jobs, I would come home, lay down in bed, and play on my fucking phone and run that battery dead and on my iPad.
Not only that, but you can play it on everything too.
I can
so
play on
like,
everything. Same account. So I've been playing.
You can play against
literally,
people on your phone. You can like
and that's
chat
what
with
I've been
people
doing.
on the phone.
Playing online. Now I'm playing ranked. So like, yeah. So fucking. Long story short, there has not been a day in the past almost 2 weeks that I haven't played at least 3 or 4 hours a night. Losing sleep. Going to work with 5 or 6 hours of sleep every day. Both jobs, because I'm playing so much Hearthstone. Cut. You ready? Wasabi sauce. Itinerary for tonight. Okay.
Hit us with it, Zoe.
We got some corrections. Okay.
Nobody's
You surprised? We got some new releases.
Yes.
We've got some game announcements. We've got some regular news. And then we've got the Gareth.
Well, this got release dates too.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the dates anymore. I'm just going to be like, these things are coming in this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can, if
Alright.
you want. Whatevs. I'm open to.
You know, I'm just saying, Kirby dropping on March 16th is pretty fucking dope.
That's the Switch one, right?
Yeah.
There's one on 3DS coming out this week or next week.
That's Rumble,
Well,
but that's just
That's dumb.
dumb.
Is that getting a physical release?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna get that Kirby Switch one though. I'm all about the
Dude.
Switch.
Oh my god, it looks so fucking good,
I don't know anything about it. I just want to support.
Kirby and the Crystal Shards? Basically Kirby and the Crystal Shards 2.
Okay.
Thank God.
Corrections. Now, it's been a long time. We discussed the resolution of Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yep.
You were right. I can admit you're right.
Yeah.
Assassin's
Wow,
Creed
really?
Origins.
You can.
Well, at the time, and I think it still does, it runs at 1800p consistently on Xbox One X, not 2160p. But to be fair, your eyes really can't tell the difference. It looks...
Sure.
I mean, read the fucking article from...
What is it, Polygon, BuzzFeed?
Not Polygon.
Digital Foundry.
BuzzFeed? Digital Foundry. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
They're the pros.
Legit. Yeah, your eyes can't tell the difference between 1800p and 2100p. It's negligible.
2160p?
60.
Oh, that's 60, man. That's 60 extra pp. Come on. No, still. I mean, I bought, like I said, I have way more Xbox games than I do PlayStation now. And of all the ones that got upgrades on X, that game, I mean, that was developed specifically with X in mind. But fuck, man, that looks good. And the first expansion comes out this week for it.
Are you going back to it to play it?
I will later. I absolutely will. They're raising the level cap by 5, so I'm like, I'll just wait till the next expansion and go to fucking 10. Go to 50.
Leveling up, boys.
Ah! Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes.
Happy late birthday.
Congratulations on leveling up.
We messaged you.
Yeah.
You didn't read it. Till after your birthday, you bitch.
I'm not good at text communication. I'm just not. I'm really not.
That's where all the action goes in the group chat.
Have to be a Pant Bro to be in there, bro. There's only 3 of us. It's an exclusive club. Okay. The visual novel game that we talked about last time with Dave, that's Doki Doki Literature Club. Got a lot of positive press over the holiday. 1, it's free. And 2, it was like on the top 20 most played Steam games or something like that for December. It was a big fucking deal. And it's free.
I know it's pretty well.
Kind of cool.
For a free visual novel.
It was a big fuck. It was on a lot of people's Game of the Year list this year, yeah.
It is actually really good.
You played it?
My buddy Joe, he played it on Twitch all the way to completion.
Oh, so you've seen it all? It's not a long game, apparently.
For the most of it.
Don't ruin anything, because I will play it.
It's got some pretty intense moments.
That's what I fucking heard, man. Okay.
Especially with how they build the characters.
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
Here, there's a big trick ending.
There may be.
Okay, new releases coming out. I don't know why I have a question mark there, but there are some new releases. We have Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball Fighter Z, depending on your...
Which I'm really hoping is good.
I think Dragon Ball sucks. Monster Hunter World comes out this week.
I'm kind of in that same camp. I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball, but I can appreciate a good 2D fighter. So...
I was gonna say I'm a huge DC Comics fan and a big Superman fan, and I'm not gonna go there, but I'm gonna go there for a minute. Like all these fucking Goku versus Superman fucking memes and shit. No, go fuck yourself. Superman would fuck his shit up.
No.
All right, yeah, he would absolutely. If he's anywhere near the fucking sun,
He'd eat a Kamehameha
Unstoppable.
and it'd be over.
Superman's kind of like a bad character.
oh god, you're so wrong. Does it hurt to be that wrong? Are you in physical pain right now? Are you all right? I know you're young.
Got him. Just saying
You
because
fucking troll.
I was just gonna say because they just invent powers and circumstances in which makes him unstoppable, so that he'll never go away.
Okay.
He'll just be cancer on DC's ass.
Street Fighter V Arcade Edition this week.
Yeah.
Free update to traditional owners of Street Fighter V, so they're not pulling the upgrade shit like they have been for the past 25 years. The Inpatient also comes out. Do you guys know what that is?
Heard of it.
It's the sequel to Until Dawn.
What? The sequel to Until Dawn?
Fucking snuck up! It's just coming out this week.
No way.
Yeah, The Inpatient. It's not even called Until Dawn.
I'll be surprised if it does
Until Dawn.
well.
Yeah, I don't think it
The
will.
PS4 launch title, Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
Well, it wasn't a launch title.
Until Dawn had a lot of hype behind it, but then it was kind of like, and then like,
It wasn't that bad.
I don't know, I didn't like it. Like,
He doesn't like popular things, Teddy.
No, it's
Nintendo.
It wasn't even that popular. It was just kind of like you're playing a shitty '80s horror movie.
Just because you're not from the fucking 80s doesn't mean that horror...
I
Free
can have different opinions.
You can.
you
And
I love
we're
the
all
slasher
about
flicks.
positivity and
I'm all about,
inclusiveness.
I'm all about triggering you right now.
Trigger you in the face. Alright.
Boys.
You know I'm getting you too.
Game... You fuck. Game announcements.
Wait, Impatient. That's going to be physical release?
I believe so. If not, that's sad. It's actually the third Until Dawn game because they had Rush of Blood for PSVR, which I never played any of them. I don't know how they connect at all, but apparently this is the true Until Dawn 2, like the full legit actual thing.
Okay, cool.
Had a couple game announcements this week. One was a collector's edition for God of War,
Yes.
which I absolutely must have.
Needs.
That series meant everything to me through my college years. Holy shit. Need that. In fact, I'm going to go to GameStop tomorrow. I'm going to pre-order that motherfucker. I don't care how much it costs.
$50.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is that the minimum?
You know, you could rock a little Kratos look.
Yeah,
actually.
I
Now that I'm
fucking
looking
could.
at you, I'm like,
Zeus! No. Okay. No, it's cool though because that statue that it comes with, I want it for the Steelbook specifically, but that statue has him and his boy kicking ass. It's not just him. It's him and his fucking boy kicking like, what are you fucking looking at?
I'm not.
With your fucking haircut.
More statues.
I ain't doing shit. I'm just laughing because
Doesn't
you're
like
so
fucking God of
excited
War.
for God of War. Dude.
Fucking love God of War. That game is gonna be huge this year. Huge. Oh, fuck.
When's the release date again?
There is none.
Still?
I know. They just announced this collector's edition.
2019.
It's okay. So the placeholder dates are now.
2019.
So the
12/31/18.
the placeholder dates are saying June 30th now, which is not what it was before.
Wasn't it like March, end of March?
It was supposed to be March, and then they had all this leaked promotional material that said March last year. Now it's saying June, but this collector's edition came out. We'll flash a picture up there. Now it's saying coming soon. So my theory is that
End of August.
no, I think it's going to be their fall game. I think it's going to be their fall. Sony hasn't had one single AAA title released in the fall through this whole console generation. Yeah. Unless you count Little Big Planet 3, which nobody should count Little Big Planet 3.
Sony has this incredibly bad problem with promising games way too far out.
Yeah.
Way too far out. Like, to the point where they get people all the way up here and they're like, are you guys
Spider-Man?
Are you guys excited? And then they're like, in 5 years.
Spider-Man, okay? Metal Gear Solid 5. Well, it wasn't really Sony,
what's the
but...
Spider-Man release date now then?
There is none! They've been showing it for 2 fucking years.
I was assuming it was going to be this year.
That's what they say.
It's going to be at E3 again. It's going to be barely playable.
What's the fucking Kojima game?
Oh,
Death Stranding.
We just got another cinematic.
Yeah.
Of course we did. Did we really? Another one?
I'm starting to not like Kojima.
The Game Awards.
Oh, yeah. And then fucking God of War. There was also...
We haven't seen any more gameplay of God of War either, which is troubling.
Yeah.
IMO.
No, we're just gonna tell him. We saw the fucking...
The one where he's in the forest, and they hunt the deer. That's the last thing I ever saw of God of War. They fight the Titan at the end. And
no, they had a second big trailer after the reveal trailer with the dragon flying overhead.
Yeah, I know. That's the same one I'm thinking.
Too huge. Those were like 2 10-minute gameplay trailers.
All right, that's huge. understand.
I mean, would you want a fucking half an hour of fucking?
I mean,
you want a movie?
there was like 30, 45-minute gameplays of Mario Odyssey while that was coming out, and shit like that. And Breath of the Wild.
Fucking Nintendo. Fuck.
Breath of the Wild had regular like hour gameplays where you could just watch them online beforehand. Right. Just saying, you know.
So this. Long story short, I would imagine it's probably going to be delayed, and the two big holiday games are going to be Red Dead Redemption 2.
Don't get your dick too hard there, Dustin.
And, it's rock solid for Kratos.
Because it's gonna be so disappointed when it gets fucking delayed
I guarantee
again.
you. Oh, the delay, I'm sure, is inevitable.
Nintendo, or Sony does this.
Right, so RDR is totally confirmed for this year.
It's confirmed for this year, but they don't have a date. It's supposed to be this spring. There's not a chance in hell it's going to be this spring. Not a chance in hell. It was supposed to be last. Rockstar does this all the time. They wait until it's completely baked and cooked, and they don't have to.
And then they overcook it a little bit.
Look at fucking Grand Theft. No, okay, we're going on a tangent. We gotta stay on cue. The other thing that was announced this week was Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Let's just get into the girth, okay? We have 3 choices for the girth, guys. This is what we're going to do in the new year. I'm going to give you guys 3 girthy topics to choose from.
Nintendo being all of it.
Okay? So...
For this edition, probably. Huh?
So, and you guys get to choose what we're going to talk about for the girth topic of the week. Your choices are... The Overwatch League was born this week, which is a big fucking story. And it had reached over 10 million viewers in its first week. It's a big deal.
It's pretty good.
We've got Nintendo Direct announcements in addition to Nintendo Labo.
Are those going to be lumped into one thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is the Fable 4 leak, which happened this week, which I can already read the room and tell that's not going to be talked about. But Fable 4 might actually be happening. Even though they closed Lionhead.
I will be hype as fuck for Fable 4. I'll buy an Xbox for Fable 4.
Facebook is life.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're back. It's the girth.
The girth. Best topic title ever. Hey, are we going to talk about Nintendo and the Nintendo Direct?
Of course.
Multiple.
Direct.
Are we going to talk about Fable 4? Or are we going to talk about the Overwatch League?
I'm going to call that the owl.
We're going to talk Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the biggest story. It's got the most content to it.
You think that's bigger than the Overwatch League going live?
Yeah.
Respectfully disagree. But, okay, Matt, resident Nintendo guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What did they announce this week?
Fill me in.
Alright, let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
So, I think February, towards the end of February, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
May.
Oh, is that May?
May
that was
6th.
February.
It's my kid's due date. But that's what, dude, let me just interrupt you for a minute. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now, we've discussed many times how much I love that series. Game. Well, I didn't get to really enjoy Donkey Kong Country 4 or 5, which was Returns and Tropical Freeze, because of the bad fucking controls. The Wii version, which was Returns, you had to they replaced the Y button from the Super Nintendo games, which is the run and the roll button, with waggling the fucking controller, which sucked. So I beat that whole fucking game. And I wasn't going to 100% it, but I got somewhat close with the shit controls, and I was like, never again. Tropical Freeze comes out, and I'm like, hey, it's on Wii U. Okay, obviously fix the controls, right? No. Then they replaced the Y button, even though there's a Y button on the fucking controller that doesn't do anything in the fucking game at all. They replaced it with the R button, the trigger. So now running and rolling is the fucking trigger. So anyway, my hope is, now that it's getting a second life on Switch, is that they at least give you the option to have traditional controls on this motherfucker. Continue.
Okay. So, DKC Tropical Freeze coming out on Switch.
Yeah.
Kirby Star Allies got a March 16th release date.
Yeah.
I'm super fucking hyped for.
New game, not a port.
SNK Heroines Tag Team, which is like King of Fighters and like
All the SNK fighters.
it's all the SNK fighters, except it's just the heroines, so it's like Mai Shiranui and stuff like that. It's going to be a big tag team like Fighters Z, except a little bit more like stiff, like King of Fighters and SNK games. So it's going to be a little bit more classic in that respect. They just basically said it's a thing and showed the trailer. There's going to be an update for Super Mario Odyssey. I think it's already come out. It's a balloon hide update.
What?
It's kind of
Play as Luigi?
No, you can't play as Luigi.
Oh, you play as Mario?
Yeah, you play as Mario. You just talk to Luigi to enable the mode. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well,
Well, it's kind of cool because, correct me if I'm wrong, your friends hide the balloons in the levels and you try to find where they...
Yeah, but it's only 30 seconds. So you only get 30 seconds to run wherever you can and then hide the balloon, and then your friends only have 30 seconds to try to find it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know. I thought it was like asynchronous.
No,
okay.
yeah. It's not
Your
as...
friends.
So like
On your friends list.
people on your friends list,
Oh.
or you can do global rankings or whatever.
That's cool. It's free.
Yeah, I mean it's just more content.
So we're hiding balloons.
Yeah, you can just hide balloons if you want. You can just talk to Luigi, start it. But
What else did they announce?
regardless, there was
Hyrule Warriors.
yes.
Oh!
There is Hyrule Warriors.
Fuck yeah!
I am fucking stoked.
What does it contain besides the base game?
Wait a minute.
It
Don't we
had-
already have Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah, but
It has all the characters like Linkle
that's the fucking big one, man.
and like all the DLC content, everything,
From Season Pass 1 and Season Pass 2
and the 3DS
and the
version.
3DS one, motherfucker.
Wait, so we're getting a port?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but this is... The
It's
thing
the,
about the
like,
Switch is
Super
that everybody
Ultimate
has
version.
a Switch. So these games that nobody played that were really good,
Yeah.
people are going to have a chance to admire them now.
Right.
And, like, I never got around to beating that. I played a lot of it, but, like,
Mhm.
same with you. You got fucked on it.
Well, yeah, I got fucked really hard.
But you're gonna buy it again.
Fuck yeah,
I'm going to buy it day one.
Same. I'm buying that shit again, homie. I don't give a shit.
Zelda, motherfucker.
I'm dropping another fat $60.
Yeah, you guys don't mind double, triple, quadruple dipping.
Not for
apparently.
Dude,
Nintendo.
I like 6-tuple dipped on fucking Skyrim, so...
That's why Nintendo's still in business because of you guys.
As sad as it sounds, I think I've bought Skyrim like 6 fucking times,
Oh
dude.
shit.
That is
I
a
bought
great
it
game.
on PS3, 360, PC, Switch, PSVR,
So he has you trumped on this.
and I don't think
Holy shit.
I don't think I bought Skyrim Remastered. Yeah, I guess I bought it 5 times. Yeah, it's fucked, but
One more than me?
whatever. I'm almost looking to buy all the Wii U fucking ports too, because why not? So yeah, that's pretty dope. I'm trying to think of anything else right off the bat.
Well, it also has new content. Hyrule Warriors does. It has Breath of the Wild content now.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the first
Well,
two.
see, here's the thing though. It's
Makes
only
sense.
a costume. It's not
Only a
actual-
costume, bro.
Cosmetics.
Not stoked about that.
Dude,
whatever.
I am psyched.
The costume actually kind of
We
looked
don't-
like a little shitty. So
We don't
it's
need
fine.
that green tunic. We're not about that.
We got that blue
We want
tunic
that blue
up in
tunic.
here. Yeah. There was Payday 2 got a February release date, end of February.
Dude, what a weird...
On Switch?
Yeah. What
Payday
a weird
2.
choice. That's
And-
not gonna sell.
I don't give a shit. It's a game on Switch.
But you don't
Whatever.
want...
I'm not gonna
You don't
buy it.
want it
now,
to
it's
get
a game on
flooded.
Switch.
But you don't want the Switch to get flooded like the Wii did. Because then there's gonna be so many shitty games.
Wait, so we're getting a shovelware coming?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes!
Like, I don't want that on Switch.
I love shovelware.
Nobody's
Money,
gonna
money,
buy
money.
Payday 2.
That's what that says. money.
But that game... Ah, fuck it. Whatever.
What happens when you sell so much?
Right.
You sell out.
Well,
Literally.
you gotta sell. You gotta sell out though. Like,
What if it's like WWE 2K18 where it literally looks like a shit N64 game?
I mean, That's like the majority of Western developers, dude.
People buy it.
Can't
Someone's
help
gonna
it.
buy it.
I can't help it, dude. Like, at this point, Western developers just don't give a fuck about
Like the
actual
Switch.
quality in a video game. At least from what I can tell, they don't give a fuck if it runs good. They're just like, can it work? Yeah, put it on. They're like, they don't give a fuck.
It'll sell because we sold a lot of Switches.
Right, exactly. They don't give a fuck.
Let me check what else. Keep talking. I'm gonna check what else was announced.
I'm purposefully holding off on one because
Yes.
it's the big announcement of that direct.
Well, they had a second direct, like a special second direct a couple days later, which was last night.
Well, that was Labo.
Yeah. Is that what you're holding out on?
No.
Oh,
There was
I
one
thought you
more
were holding
announcement in the mini.
let me see.
They announced some Xenoblade stuff.
What the fuck?
So I guess the one that I'm holding off on really is Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Remastered was announced for Switch. I think that's fucking awesome. I think that's gonna be really cool. There was tons of rumors about it before, and people were pretty hyped about that. And I think it's just finally come full circle. Thank you, please. Oh yeah, I'm personally
That's big.
I'm not personally like crazy stoked about it, but I think it'll be neat. The World Ends With You. It's coming out on Switch. I think it's
No
gonna
way.
be nice to play it.
In HD.
Another port?
Well, yeah,
It's
the
a
world.
3D. That was
It's
a
a
classic
DS port.
DS game. Yeah.
TWEWY.
There was also
I wanted that one.
Mario Tennis Aces,
there was that.
which actually looks good.
Yeah, there's a story mode and stuff.
Holy shit!
RPG elements.
What?
I haven't
Tennis?
seen an actually
Yeah, dude.
good Mario Tennis
The
game
sports?
in ages.
The GameCube Mario Tennis games and the Game Boy Advance. The GameCube Mario sports games and the Game Boy Advance Mario sports games were really good.
Yeah.
Dope
And then
as
they just
fuck.
cheaped out.
The Mario Basketball on DS was like 3-on-3 hoops was fucking amazing. Like
The Final Fantasy characters.
oh my
It
god,
was
dude, it
underrated.
was so good.
Really?
Didn't it have like Vivi from fucking Final Fantasy 9 or something like that in Mario 3-on-3 hoops?
Yeah, I forget.
It was like or maybe it was generic mage or something, but like it was
There was a
fucking awesome. I loved the
What a weird,
shit out
what a
of
weird combination.
that.
There was also
Mario Sluggers, really fucking good. Mario Strikers, really fucking good.
Mario Golf.
Holy
Toadstool Tour.
Camelot hits it out of the fucking park with those fucking Mario sports games.
So it's
Even
safe,
though I would rather them make Golden Sun.
it's safe to say the Switch is going to continue to sell if they keep doing this.
Dude, it's gonna have a huge second year. Donkey Kong, another Zelda, another Mario, technically. Fucking
And ports.
Metroid Prime, Pokemon,
maybe Metroid Prime, definitely Pokemon.
Kirby,
Holy
Yoshi.
shit. A new Kirby, a new Yoshi, and what was it? We're missing a big one though. Whatever. Pokemon Tournament DX is getting a whole slew of new fighters.
No, not a whole slew. It's only getting 2.
There was like 5 or something.
No, it's Blastoise and Aegislash. Better not hate on Nintendo Labo there, Justin.
Alright, now that we just had a
Done.
full
I had to break it down.
full
for him.
fucking Nintendo lecture by Mr. Nintendo.
I had to take him to class.
He wants
And
to
we
be
didn't
a
get any of it on
Nintendo
tape.
I had to take him to class.
Would you like to explain to the audience what Nintendo Labo is
So,
and why you should not spend your money on it?
Nintendo Labo is a revolutionary
Ugh. Yes.
toy accessory for your Nintendo Switch. Essentially, it's like a
3 buzzwords.
it's like a it's almost like a very rudimentary engineering kit that you would buy for a kid, for like if they're experimenting with things like Arduinos or anything like that. It's like the very most basic form of getting into arts and crafts and like exploring how things work, like levers, pulleys, all that jazz with a kid. I think it's certainly aimed at children, so this isn't meant to be used by adults, and I hope adults realize that. because it's going to be probably really disappointing for an adult. But I think for a kid, it would probably be pretty cool. I think making a piano work when there's no strings, no wires, no big piano. I think just putting your Switch in it and then.
So let's explain it
awesome.
in case nobody's seen it. What the game is, it's a game, but it's also a platform for Switch,
right,
where a bunch of these kits of varying prices come with a certain amount of cardboard that you can fold and color and design into different little rudimentary machines.
Yep.
Yeah, so they have like a piano one, they have a race car one, they have a
fishing pole,
a bird, a fishing pole that you put the Switch screen into or the controller pieces, and it becomes a thing that they build video games around.
Yep.
So the one thing I did want to say, despite my trolling, and I'm not gonna buy any of these, but I'm glad that Nintendo's in a position again where they can experiment and they can still give us the hardcore, they can give us Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, but at the same time they can still experiment and give these new things a try like they did with the original Wii.
I also think it's incredibly important for people to realize that too. We're already getting what we want.
Yeah. It can't be much better than what it is right now,
honestly,
for Nintendo fans.
Honestly, we really are only getting shit that we want right now. Like, there will be, like, 2 people out there that want, like, some rando fucking game that's just not plausible. But we're getting, like, Metroid Prime 4, we're getting a Pokemon, we got Kirby coming out soon, DK, Yoshi. Like, we got a shitload of stuff, and then just an innumerable amount of third-party support on this damn thing.
Yeah.
So the people that were like, oh, new Star Fox game or whatever, or they're going to announce some shit. Fox. Like, because they announced this as like an even more mini direct. I mean, I wasn't expecting a whole lot to come out of it, to be honest with you, and
I got 2 things.
Was evidently something for kids.
One, yeah, they announced that before, so yeah. I wasn't expecting like.
And I think it was good that they tempered our expectations.
Yeah, it was smart.
Way too.
And they had a Nintendo Direct earlier in the week for hardcore fans.
Right.
But 2 things. One, all of the games they announced this week, it doesn't go past May. So like they're gonna have
they have to have
a big year
in March or something.
I'm sure they'll have another Direct, but we already know about Pokemon in the fall. Yeah. If they have one more big game in addition to Pokemon this fall, it's gonna be another fucking big year.
Imagine
for Nintendo.
Imagine them having a 3D Donkey Kong or like some Retro has to be doing something. I'm sure because they're not working on Metroid Prime 4. I'm sure they probably aren't doing.
What if Metroid Prime 4 comes out this year?
That'd be.
What if it's Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon?
That'd be ridiculous.
Fucking A.
That'd be fucking dumb.
Dude.
That'd be so good.
The other rumor that came out last week was, I think it was on the ESRB's website, Nintendo renewed trademarks or something for A Link Between Worlds. So people are thinking, obviously they're not going to do another full 3D Zelda right away, so what's the natural follow-up is a 2D Zelda. Mm-hmm. And a 2D Mario at some point. Boy, wouldn't it be cool
really surprised Mario Maker hasn't found its way to Switch yet. I think it's because there's no definitive way of getting it on the screen, on the big screen without...
Maybe there'll be...
I almost feel like you could use the Joy-Con as like a motion controller to grab it and play stuff.
You know what I think they're going to do instead is just...
like a phone integration?
Your phone or your... because they already have the Nintendo app on there.
It would make sense.
They delayed the Nintendo Online service till next year.
That's
Did you hear that?
I mean,
we get free stuff now.
They can keep doing it. I don't give a shit.
My second thing, though, is Teddy. What is your feeling about Labo before we get off track and cruise toward Quiztacular?
I think it appeals to the inner kid in me a little bit because I like this imagination, and there is some innovation in this product, actually.
Yeah.
I love how... I was particularly amused with the piano, the fishing, and the remote control car, actually, because I was surprised that you were able to make it move, that car. Would I buy this? I'd probably buy the piano. Just because I do see this as an innovative, imaginative way to use your Switch. However, I think the bigger picture is this product is actually appealing, like, it's marketed towards the kids, right?
Mm.
You're pushing their imagination, but at the same time, you're also building for the future. These kids, maybe they'll be so enthralled with these mechanics and this integration with their Switch. Who knows? They could be future engineers. Maybe it'll spark an interest in working in robotics, just seeing how this thing plays out. I think it's really going to appeal to some of these children and really spark some imagination and maybe push them towards working in a field that might be related to this. You never know. Like you said before, there's a reason why there are these toys out in the market. Like these little robotics mechanics.
And little Arduino kits and stuff like that.
This kind of builds on that, in my opinion.
Right.
It enhances that even. Now you're integrating with a console.
Because I mean, if you look at some of those kits, they're like $80 for one of those kits, or $100 for one of those kits. And I mean, you spend $300 on a Switch, and then you spend another $60 on the kit. You still got a kick-ass fucking game console with a shitload of games on it. I mean, how much are you actually losing there?
I think it's also cool how Nintendo has always been a toy company. They existed as a toy company for literally decades before
making games.
Before video games became a thing.
Yep.
So the fact that they're
It's
really
like
kicking it they're really killing it on all cylinders. I'm mixing up my metaphors. With Amiibo, with things like the AR cards, the AR camera inside the 3DS, the touchscreen, the motion controls.
The Labo is like,
again with Labo,
is like the Switch's Rob robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent to Rob the Robot. Not a ton of functionality. Probably could be broken really easily. It might not work the majority of the time, but it's cool as fuck.
I still don't have a Rob the Robot. I've seen one a couple times and never pulled the trigger.
We saw one at PAX, didn't we?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like fucking crazy expensive or something like that?
Well, that was the whole kit.
With
it was
the-
pretty much
with the
pristine
things
in the
and
package.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. But yeah. Oh, calm down there, Dragonborn.
Fuso die you in the dick. Alright. Guys, it's the first Quiztacular of the new year. We have our champ right over here.
Defending champ.
We don't have the champ pants yet, but stay tuned for a future episode. We're going to design a pristine, wonderful pair of pants worthy of... How many fucking wins did you have last year?
You're fucking dumb with that thing in your face. I can't.
How many fucking wins did you have last year?
You have some Cena number out there.
A lot.
Yeah. He's got
A
Cena
lot to a little.
championships.
So, listen. We're going to get you your champ pants, but you got to start working on the title defense, okay?
Yeah.
For December.
Defense wins championships.
I
That's
ain't
right.
More
too worried.
championships.
You ain't too worried, eh, bud?
No.
Alright. Quiztacular, first of the new year, is all 2018 themed.
Ooh.
Okay? New releases for the new
Okay.
year. We're going to have a theme each week now, because I'm all about those ratings, okay? We got to get up over 20 viewers a fucking week here, alright? We need to, please, for the love of God. Alright, so here we go. Quiztacular 2018.
We ain't selling out.
Nah.
We
We will if
plug
we have the
random shit
opportunity.
every episode. If we have the opportunity.
Not brought to you by
cash in.
Monster.
Our local McDonald's. Okay.
Brought to you by Mountain Lake PBS.
Okay. Question number 1. By the way, it's an 8-question quiztacular. Because Teddy was early today, so I couldn't finish.
That just didn't sound right, guys.
What happens every time we get in the sack together. Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5. Who's excited for Far Cry 5? Am I right? Alright.
Rehash garbage.
Far Cry 5 aims to focus on American political commentary, including the Second Amendment and the Constitution.
America.
Obsessive Christianity and religion, and racial profiling. In what state does this game take place in? Is it Montana, Wyoming, Utah, or Oregon?
Montana.
What'd you say, Teddy?
Montana.
It is Montana. You're tied 1-1.
That's right.
Not for long.
On the right foot.
Question number 2. The upcoming soft reboot of God of War features an aged Kratos mentoring his son as they adventure through the world of Norse mythology. What is his son's name? Is it Mimir, Sigurd, Arturus, or Fafnir?
Arturus.
Is it Mimir, Sigurd, Arturus, or Fafnir? They are all real characters from Norse mythology.
Oh.
Shit. I don't know.
Bet you wish you would have paid attention to PlayStation once in a while, don't you?
Sigurd.
It is Arturus.
Nice.
I knew it was an A. I was like, just have one A, please.
Teddy leads 2-1.
Yes.
Question number 3. The Metro games are adapted from... Bear with me.
You said Metro?
Metro.
Okay.
They are adapted from Dmitry Glukhovsky's series of novels of the same name. 2018's Metro Exodus is based on which of those novels? Is it Metro 2034, Metro 2035, Dusk, or Tales from the Motherland? Those options are, again, Metro 2034, Metro 2035, Dusk, or Tales from the Motherland?
Tales from the Motherland.
Mm-hmm.
Negative. I made that one up.
Damn it.
The other 3 are real.
That'd be dope as fuck, though.
It's...
I thought Exodus, so I'm thinking Motherland.
It's... I mean, they all take place in Russia, but...
Man.
It's based on Metro 2035.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Teddy leads 2-1. Question number 4. Sea of Thieves is Microsoft's first big 2018 release.
Sea of Thieves being a big 2018 release.
Who developed it? Rare, Microsoft Studios, Sumo Digital, or Insomniac?
Rare.
Yeah.
It was Rare.
It's rare.
Alright, you fucker. Can I finish the question
Wait,
first?
what?
We already
There's
know
a trick
it.
to this?
No.
No, it's Rare.
It's just, I'm trying to have it themed, so I had to stick with the games that are coming out this year.
Oh.
Teddy leads 3-2. The questions are about to get really hard.
Okay.
Alright.
Damn.
Let's see about that.
Joseph Fares is the lead for upcoming EA's upcoming co-op only game, A Way Out. Which of the following about the game is true? Fuck the Oscars. Fuck the Oscars. Fuck the Oscars. Or fuck the Oscars.
Fuck the Oscars.
Teddy leads 4-3.
Double middle finger.
That was a gimme.
Double middle finger.
I also thought it was funny. Question number 5.
But that didn't happen in 2018. That happened in
The
2017.
game is coming out in 2018.
Oh.
They're all
Yeah,
games
but that
that
had
are...
nothing to do with the game.
It's a fucking joke. We're running an entertainment company here, dude. Entertain a little bit.
Ratings.
Nintendo,
Ratings.
fuck.
Hey, I'm just saying. Your theme is kind of busted.
All these games are releasing in 2018.
Yeah, but fuck the Oscars didn't happen in 2018, fam.
The Oscars are happening in 2018.
Yeah, but the saying fuck the Oscars... Never mind. It's cool. Whatever. I'll give you
I
that.
hope you lose. No, I'm just kidding. Question number 5. We only have a couple more. Crackdown 3 is rumored to
It's
release
not coming out in 2018.
to release later this summer. It's the follow-up to 2010's underwhelming Crackdown 2. Which of the following...
Microsoft's trying so hard. But they can't do it.
At least they tried.
They can't.
Okay, listen. Which of the following statements about this third chapter are true? It retcons Crackdown 1's ending. It ignores Crackdown 2. It's a remake of Crackdown 1. Or it's a remake of the original Genesis game, Crackdown.
Which of the following is true?
Which one is true? For Crackdown 3. It retcons Crackdown 1's ending. It ignores Crackdown 2. It's a remake of Crackdown 1. Or it's a remake of the Genesis game, Crackdown.
What's the third choice?
It's a remake of Crackdown 1.
It's definitely not a
go.
remake. It doesn't really.
I want to go with. Can you say the first one again?
It retcons Crackdown 1's ending. It ignores Crackdown 2. It's a remake of Crackdown 1. Or it's a remake of Crackdown for Genesis.
A.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
That's a negative because it is a remake of Crackdown 1.
A. What?
Yeah, all the bosses, the map is the same. All the bosses are the bosses from the original game. It's just a remake of the original.
We're playing the same
It's
game.
taking them this long to make a fucking remake?
It's not a remaster. It's a full-on new game. It's just the
That's
story
retarded.
is the story is just adapting Crackdown.
Everything's the same.
I also would have accepted it ignores Crackdown 2 because it does.
Yeah.
I would have accepted either.
That would have made
Teddy
sense.
leads 4-3 with 2 questions left. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, is the spiritual successor to what legendary series? Mega Man, Castlevania, Contra, or Slaughterhouse?
Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Castlevania.
Way to go with my answers, Teddy.
No, that was easy.
Teddy's on defense. He doesn't have to.
That was
He doesn't
easy,
have to take any rest.
No, that was easy.
Teddy leads 5-4. The final question. Matt,
You have any tiebreaker questions?
I'm gonna have to if you get this right and Teddy gets it wrong. Okay? A Dynasty Warriors game will release this year.
Shit.
What is it called? Is it Dynasty Warriors 9? Dynasty Warriors 10? Dynasty Warriors X? Or Dynasty Warriors Extreme 2? Dynasty Warriors 9, 10, X, or Extreme 2?
The prequel knows this one. He's waiting for me to choose the wrong one, that's why.
I'm just
So you
waiting
said-
for my opponent to choose.
So you said 9?
9,
10,
10, X, or Extreme 2. This does not count Hyrule Warriors, of course.
Yeah.
This is a core Dynasty Warriors game.
I want to say Extreme 2.
I'm gonna say Dynasty Warriors X.
You'd both be wrong. It's Dynasty Warriors 9. No tiebreaker tonight.
Wait, no, there's
Teddy?
Dynasty Warriors 9.
Yeah, it comes out this spring.
No, it's already been out, you fucking asshole.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, no.
No, he says no, he's already won. Are you serious?
Throwing on my imaginary belt.
Look at Dynasty Warriors 9.
See when it came out. February 8th, 2018, you fuck.
No.
It says it right there. Right here! Just like Marvel vs. Capcom, it says it right here!
You fucking dickhead.
Teddy, once again, he is currently leading the season series.
With a clean pin tonight.
With a clean pin, he beat C Nation clean 1, 2, 3.
Speaking of which, you know what I'm going to do tonight, guys? For the first time in a long
What
time.
are you gonna do, bro?
Oh shit.
I'm going to beat up John Cena.
Good win tonight. Thank you for watching.
Well played, prequel.
Yes, I'll get you next time.
See you
We'll be
Nation
back
broke
next
down.
week with more leftover pants.